Hi, I'm Dan Hatfield, Chairman of the Texas Association of Realtors, and this is the latest edition of the Texas Quarterly Housing Report. In the first quarter of 2014, for the first time in a long time, we saw home sales in Texas begin to level off, the clear result of supply not keeping up with demand. Statewide, Texas posted a 1.9% increase in sales volume compared to the first quarter of 2013, with more than 55,000 homes sold. Still, these are very healthy numbers for January through March, a traditionally slow time for real estate. Although sales volume was relatively flat during the first quarter, home prices continued to climb throughout Texas. The median sales price was up 9.4% to $172,900, compared to $158,000 in the first quarter of last year. Average sales price had a bigger jump, up 10.4%, topping $225,000 versus just $204,000 in 2013. The months of housing inventory statewide, the primary indicator of supply and demand, was down to 3.4 months, compared to 4.2 months in the first quarter of last year. The Real Estate Center at Texas A&M says that 6.5 months is a balanced market, so 3.4 months is a clear indicator that most of Texas remains very much a seller's market. Let's turn now to the major housing markets in Texas, starting with Big D, Dallas, Texas. Sales volume in Texas actually dipped by 2% during the first quarter of this year compared to the same time last year. But home prices were on the rise, climbing even higher percentage-wise than statewide trends. The median sales price in Dallas was up 12%, with the average price up 13% in the first quarter. The months of housing inventory in Dallas was at 2.2 months, indicating a very tight supply and accounting for the price jumps. Now let's turn to the capital city of Austin. Sales volume growth in Austin eclipsed statewide trends, jumping 4.8% in the first quarter. Meanwhile, the median sales price for Austin homes was up nearly 9%, and the average price was up 7.6%. Austin's housing inventory continued to hover at just barely above 2 months. Meanwhile, down in San Antonio enjoyed another increase in home sales, up 4.2% compared to the first quarter of 2013. At the same time, the median sales price in San Antonio rose by 6.8% and the average price by 5.9% compared to the same time a year ago. San Antonio's homes for sale inventory was down nearly 19% in the first quarter to just 4.3 months. Still, the Alamo City continues to have the best balance between supply and demand in the major housing markets in Texas. And finally, the last major market we'll cover here is Houston. Houston posted a 4.6% increase in sales volume for the first quarter, with a 12.6% gain in median price and a 13.7% jump in average price. Houston's housing inventory dipped by 1 full month compared to first quarter of last year, down to 2.6 months. Throughout our latest Texas Quarterly Housing Report, the numbers prove the basic law of supply and demand. As inventories of homes for sale continues to dwindle, prices continue to rise. In closing, I'd like to thank the Texas Real Estate Center at Texas A&M for compiling the Texas Quarterly Housing Report, and invite you to visit the Texas Association of Realtors website, texasrealestate.com, for the full report, including MLS statistics on nearly 50 Texas markets. On behalf of the 90,000 Texas Realtors statewide, I'm Chairman Dan Hatfield. Remember, whenever you need help with pricing, negotiating, or simply understanding Texas real estate, ask a Texas Realtor.